are here today showing you EasySubli again, giving you some more options for it. So I'm Danielle.
I'm Bianca.
And I'm Jessie.
Okay, you know what, Jessie? I totally forgot about the hat over there.
Oh, yes.
Throw that my way. Thank you.
You all right, Danielle? Breathing okay?
Sorry, I had to run out to the warehouse to get a pillow because we were pressing tote bags today, and we need a pillow for tote bags. So it was a mad dash. That's why we are late. So we are sorry about that for our quick lateness.
We're good.
Okay, we're good there. We're good here now that we're refocused and we're all right. Okay, so EasySubli. So many questions.
Oh my God, so many.
Since we opened up Facebook on Tuesday with it. So if you haven't done so, after this Facebook Live, definitely, check back on our other Facebook Live from Tuesday. That will answer quite a few more questions. I'm sure we're going to get a lot more today, which is fine. Send them in. We're here. That's the whole point of the Facebook Lives.
Right.
Ask your questions. We're here to answer. Okay. So on Tuesday, we showed you how you can do designs that are contour cut or patterns. We did a photo here so you can kind of see. The main question that a lot of people are asking is the thickness of it, how it feels. It's not thick. It is, for this being a full piece of vinyl, it's not that bad. It's quite soft to the touch.
Yeah, I would say almost like you're putting like a block of vinyl on a shirt. It's going to feel like that, but it's not going to feel like a block of, like, not brick, but a block of like transfer paper. It's going to be much thinner than that.
Yeah. So we've printed EasySubli on a hat, and this is all working with the EasySubli inks.
Right.
And the EasySubli vinyl along with the EasySubli mask. So all in combination together. These are the kind of products that you can make. So what we have 3 designs for you today. The first one we're going to show you is, this was printed. These 2 are both contour, well, all of these are going to be contour cut today. So we set these designs up in our Silhouette Cameo. We've cut around the design. We're going to remove the excess vinyl from it, and then we're able to print it on our fabric. One quick note, you'll see how easy it is once it's in your design software and cutting it and things like that. Like this is not a difficult process, but you do have to watch the videos that we already have on the website to show you how to do it. So if you're very familiar with contour cutting, you will have no problem with this material. But if you're not familiar with it, take note as to how your vinyl cutter contour cuts, and then you'll be able to do this with ease. All right. Now, we did a similar design quite a couple weeks back now on Facebook Live. This was actually used with adhesive vinyl.
We showed you how to use registration marks at the top.
Yes. So many colors were needed to make this design. If you were doing this with individual vinyl, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different layers of vinyl.
A lot of vinyl.
A lot.
Yeah.
One print now. Full color graphic. One print. Super easy. Much, much easier.
Absolutely.
Than sitting there getting together 8 different rolls of vinyl, cutting them individually, wasting half the vinyl.
Yeah, right.
It's
matching them up to make sure they're all lined and even.
So now we have it one print, super easy. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is...
Where'd the weeding come? And the trusty little kit.
The first thing we're going to do is just stare at each other. This kit, we can zoom in on this kit, Jessie. This is a weeding kit kit that comes in our starter packages for the EasySubli. So you get quite a few little handy...
That looks like straight out of the dentist right there.
Right? Quite a few little handy tools. So that does come included in your starter package. So if I can undo this. I have not used this yet.
Clearly.
Why it's
yes. Still,
Thank you, Bianca.
I just meant,
Okay.
Alright, so Cindy's asking what is the Subli mask and if you need a different printer ink instead of the one the SG400 came with.
I lost my one. I'm sorry, repeat that question for me.
The Subli mask, which basically you'll see in about a couple seconds, we're going to be putting the mask over top of the design, basically like a transfer tape, like an application tape. And then it is recommended to get the other SG400 with the EasySubli inks rather than swap out the inks and flush the system, as it actually will be more expensive to purchase two sets of inks rather than just buy a brand new printer. You can use the Sublijet ink that it comes with. There may just be a color shift.
All right, I'm not going to fuss with this anymore because the little one pulled off, but that's why we have another one. That's why that happens.
Went a little too fast.
I did. I was a little overzealous with it. All right, so this is pretend you weeded. Fast forward, pretend. Okay. I'm just going to cut my EasySubli mask because I don't need the full thing for this design. So this is after you weed it. You're going to go ahead and arc it just so, push it in the center, and then push outwards. Use this. And this is another quick note, non-mirrored. When you're printing it from your printer or from your software, you don't mirror this. Everything comes non-mirrored, which is very unlike other vinyl.
Yeah, Greg just mentioned why not use printable vinyl, printable HTV. It's been around for years. Because this is more of a new product. It is Siser's version of printable vinyl with a sublimation printer. So a lot of customers already have it, so now it's just combining into one.
And this is also going to last a lot longer and feels a lot nicer on your fabric than a printable transfer paper. Okay, pre-press.
Well, Amanda's getting hers tomorrow. Should be here tomorrow,
Ooh,
she said.
exciting.
That's very exciting.
You will find so many uses for it. I love the idea of just creating my own patterns.
Yeah.
Like that alone, to me, is a game changer.
Right.
Because there's no more do you have to, rely on somebody else to have a cool pattern for you. You can really make your own now. Sorry, that wasn't straight.
Cindy, we are still out of the rolls at this time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Should be getting them in soon.
Yeah.
But right now we do have a ton of the 8.5 by 11 sheets like we're using now.
All right, I'm just going to put this. This is my last chance.
Third time's a charm.
Right? All right, done. I'm not even going to look at it. Okay. Cover with your nonstick sheet. And we are at 311 degrees for 15 seconds.
So much lower than regular sublimation and less time as well.
Yes.
All right. Danielle said she got hers Wednesday but hasn't had time to play with it yet. And then Terry said, I'm glad you said mirrored, guys, non-mirrored, because she would have mirrored.
Warm peel, so just wait a little bit. And perfect.
Simple as that.
Look how cute that is. And one step, one print. I didn't have to sit here and weed all these little crayons out, all the different colors. I didn't have to cut. It's already done. Doing a full color graphic with a contour cut is going to be so much easier now. I mean, just think about all those SVG files that have like all these different colors in them. Like, no more do you need to be like, okay, I have to order purple and pink and this color and that color. Like, it's one sheet of paper or one sheet of vinyl is all you need, and then you just print the colors on them.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and print another design. We've done this photo collage, and we're going to put this on a tote bag, just so you can kind of see how it goes on a tote bag, see how easy it is. And hopefully my weeding will go a lot better on this one. But again, we have two. So
we have two similar questions. Approximately how much does one image cost, not equipment or garment, just the printable materials, and how many prints will each color yield? So it's kind of hard to say, because it really depends on how often you print, I would say, and how many, like if you're doing full 8.5 by 11 sheets versus, one or two of those smaller images, the price is going to be a little bit different. So I don't think we've gotten the price per imprint, have we?
There isn't really one. These average about, I think, $3. $3 for the vinyl, $1 for the mask, and then the cost for your ink. A full set is $360. CMYK. And that, unfortunately, we don't have kind of like the quantity or how many it will print, because it really does. It is based on what you're printing. And, you know, if you're printing a design that's all red, obviously your red cartridge is going to run out faster than your other colors. But all of these are sold individually for the ink. So that way, you know, if you do run out of the red, you just order the red. You don't necessarily need all of them.
Right.
I think in our FAQ, we kind of give a quick estimate on pricing for that. So definitely check that out to see that pricing. All right, so that's see my hand stuck on there. This is some real tacky mask. Okay. Let me flip that over for now. And
yeah, Cindy, you don't want to mirror the image. You want to print it as you would like to see it on your garment. David, this vinyl is printed with the Sg400 with EasySubli inks. So it's the new, you know, software or new inks from Sawgrass and Siser. And then Annette says, how does the EasySubli wash dry? Does the image last through several washes? Is it this shirt? No.
oh,
Do we have that shirt?
that shirt over there. Sorry, Jesse. Sorry, everybody. We'll lean down here with you.
Thank you. So this one has been washed a bunch of times. Still holds up. Still looks just as bright and vibrant as it did when it, you know, was first pressed. So still, you know, very soft. Still stretch it, and it still looks great. So washability is still perfect.
You can probably estimate your washability just as like your regular vinyl.
Yeah.
It's a Siser product. The vinyl is very similar.
Did we freeze? Someone said system froze, but it looks fine on my end.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Okay.
Still, yeah, we're still
okay.
here.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. I'm using my pillow so that way it could, because this has very large seams.
Yeah, it does. I remember when you opened the box.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Like, look at those seams. That was not what I was expecting. So pillow will help. It will the seams will go into the pillow, cover with a nonstick sheet, and close and lock. Oh,
Maybe.
I didn't modify my
Okay.
pressure enough. Sorry, everybody. So don't do this. Lessen your pressure a little bit more.
All right, so for Deborah and for Michelle, you can use Sawgrass ink, but the colors will shift. So it is recommended to use the new EasySubli ink for sure. And then Larry said, can you layer with other HTV solid colors and metallic?
We have that one we did.
We have done.
Yes.
No, that's actually
Nope.
contour cut.
Oh,
Oh, it is.
But I do
thought
have-
you did have one, didn't
Yep.
you?
Give me a minute.
Let me
Probably
set up
the
the
other room.
I can-
Let me go find it. I'll be right back.
All right, so you want to take a look at
Yes.
this while she's running around? So that is on the tote bag.
Catching a bit of
Yep, sorry.
There we go.
Perfect. So it's awesome that you can use your sublimation printer on dark garments. Oh, careful.
I'm so sorry.
She's back.
I'm back, everybody. This was gold easy weed on the bottom, and then I put the pattern on top. It's really hard to see. It probably isn't a very good
It's a bit
design.
washed out, but I think we got it.
Yeah,
You get the idea.
Yeah.
wasn't a very good design choice, but it can be done, and it's layered on top.
All right. So David said I would have to change the ink in his Sg400. I would just recommend buying a new printer. But at the end of the day, when you purchase the inks, you purchase 2 sets. So it's going to be over like $600. I think what, $640? I think maybe even more. Whereas the new system, the new starter package is $619. So
Yeah.
I just would recommend just getting that.
We've been getting that call a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That you currently have the Sublimate HD inks, you're wanting to do this, work with the EasySubli vinyl. Yes, there will be a color shift. Many customers will be fine with that color shift, and it's not worth voiding out your warranty for the printer and purchasing 2 sets of your EasySubli ink in order to compensate for now wanting to just print onto the printable vinyl.
Right.
So keep in mind, the SubliJet HD is ideal for what you're currently using it for. It is up there with the highest quality and HD printing and color that you can possibly achieve with sublimation. So it's up there.
Right.
There's really nobody that can match the Sawgrass printer with the SubliJet HD ink when you're printing on 100% white polyester and when you're printing on your hard surface sublimation blanks. This now gives you another option. Our next Facebook Live next Friday, we are going to show some products printed with the SubliJet HD printer onto the EasySubli inks. This could be just used as an additional tool for that printer, but just know that there's going to be some color shifting. Right. So we do offer sample packs of the EasySubli with the EasySubli mask to purchase from us. Give us a call, request that sample pack, test it first before you do anything. Because obviously if you have the system, you're well aware of what you're expecting. And when you print it on the EasySubli, if it looks good to you, then you could proceed with just ordering the vinyl. If you feel like you'd get better color or you're not quite satisfied with what you're getting, then you can look into getting that additional package for the EasySubli starter package. All right, we're good?
Yep.
All right, so I did want to show you just another item. This was printed on the vinyl, and then if your design is a full graphic or just a full print like this where there's no text, there's nothing in pieces, you can potentially peel this off the film that the vinyl comes on and then place this face up on your garment and print it. No need for the mask. So if you have a full design, you know, like this one was all in one piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here, we can do that.
Yes, Cindy, changing the ink does void the warranty. Scott, you cannot switch between the inks and the Siser ones. You can't switch back and forth, unfortunately.
Now, the inks have their own chemical makeup. They shouldn't be combined or mixed. If you decide, I really want to void my warranty and go with EasySubli ink and forget about SubliJet HD ink that's currently in my printer, you'd have to go through a series of flushing out that current ink in the system to then put in brand new cartridges, to then run through another system flush. After you do that system flush, you're left with about 15% of the ink of the new set left.
Right.
Then you'd have to purchase another set of ink to obviously print with, because 15% is not quite enough for, you know, producing that. So you're already at such a high cost for possibly just getting a brand new printer. Like 360 times 2 is well over
$619.
Yeah. And you don't want to lose all the features that you're currently getting with the SubliJet HD ink.
Exactly. That's the big drawback, in my personal opinion. You can do so many things with the SubliJet HD ink. You can do rock slates, mugs, photo panels, keychains, air fresheners. The list goes on. But with this, you can only do the EasySubli. So to switch it, you know, from those hundreds of things to one, I just, you know, it may not be worth it. For some people it may be. If they're obviously this is, you know, you're planning your business, then absolutely.
See, as you can see, I'm literally just peeling it off the mask. And since it's all connected, then you're just going to take this and put it on your garment. This is, of course, if you don't have the mask. But we do recommend using the mask. But if you're, you know, if your design is super simple like this butterfly or a circle, then yeah, using it without the mask is fine. And then you just place it on your fabric, cover with your nonstick sheet, and press.
Perfect.
So that it only works though if you're all in one piece. If you're trying to do this one, forget it. You gotta get a mask because that's not all in one piece.
Right, all those little letters.
Yeah.
That's like miserable. All right, Amanda says, you say color shifting, you mean the colors may not be right. Maybe you just need to adjust our color profiles with using the SubliJet.
Well, the EasySubli and the EasySubli inks they have their own color profile.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to get that color profile with your current printer, with the SubliJet HD inks. You can manually adjust color based on your own personal preference, but there's no printer profile for the Sg400 with the SubliJet HD inks. That print profile for the EasySubli vinyl only comes with the EasySubli ink.
Right. Let's see. Larry said he can always consider a second Sg400 as a dedicated cotton fabric printer. Can do that as well.
Yes.
And then Harold said, so if I want to do both garments and hard surface products, he would need 2 printers. Also recommended.
Yeah, if you want to do cotton and dark and light fabrics,
right,
then yes, 2 printers are recommended. Because then you have your SubliJet HD ink that does your 100% white polyester and your hard surface. And then you have your EasySubli ink that can do any fabric, really,
right,
and lights and darks. So, yes.
And that's all we have.
All right. Well, that wasn't too many questions,
No, it
like
wasn't.
Tuesday. I thought we were going to, be here a bit longer.
Yeah, go into like the whole day.
We had to stop you guys so we can go back to work on Tuesday. All right, so like always, if you have questions, we're here for you. Ask them, send us an email, give us a call, send through Facebook. However it's easy for you to get the message or the question to us, we will answer it for you.
Tag us on Instagram too.
Yes.
Nathan just put it on.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Nathan.
He's always so great with that.
All right, so again, if you have any questions, we're here. Next Friday, we will be going over SubliJet HD inks with this system, with the vinyl, so that way, bring your questions.
If anybody was asking earlier, come back next week. We'll go over everything again.
Yes. All right, well, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.